So great that we have a chance to open the hood of this 1968 Pontiac GTO. Again, this is the grand prize in the GTO A Dream giveaway. Be sure to ring the bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you're aware when we post our new videos. Thank you for that. Let's take a look inside here. You know, most of the Pontiac engine bays from the late 60s have a similar look to them, and that means whether you're looking at a GTO engine, whether you're looking at a Firebird engine, whether you're looking at a Catalina engine or a Bonneville engine. Starting in 1967, Pontiac was no longer allowed to use tri-power, and most of us think that Pontiac did tri-power better than almost anybody in the muscle car era. But an edict from General Motors said that in 1967 forward, only the Corvette could get tri-power. So that famous tri-power that made the GTO America's first muscle car way back in 1964, that had it starring on TV shows like I Dream of Jeannie and My Three Sons. No more tri-power. So they had to go to a Rochester 4-barrel carburetor. Their official answer was, a 4-barrel is more efficient, but gives you just as much power as a tri-power. Those of us who kind of read into that said, maybe not. Certainly the 4-barrel was nowhere near as cool as a tri-power. Nonetheless, from 67 forward, every Pontiac engine that had performance as its middle name had a 4-barrel. And let's take a look here, and I'll kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at. So there's that 400 cubic inch V8. You can see it right there. It's got Pontiac blue there, back in the days in which each of the manufacturers had their own color on an engine. And you can see right here that this one is not a Ram Air car. If so, you would have seen an apparatus here to allow cold air in, and you would have seen a ring right here. And if you have a chance, I'll show you just real quick, those scoops would have been opened and not sealed off. For those of you into GTO trivia, the Ram Air system was first available to the public over the counter, over the parts counter. So if you had already bought a 65 GTO, you could go to your Pontiac dealer and get that Ram Air setup. But it was not until 1966 that Ram Air became available on a brand new Pontiac GTO, and very, very few of them were made. There were many Ram Air Pontiacs. There was Ram Air, there was Ram Air 2, there was Ram Air 3, there was even Ram Air 4, and at the very height of the muscle car era, in 1969 and into 1970, Pontiac came very, very close to a Ram Air 5 engine. But General Motors said, no sir, they would not allow it to go into production. A little bit of trivia for you. This is a beautiful engine bay, and this is exactly what we'd expect to see from a vehicle with 32,000 original miles. Sure, there's a little bit of patina here and flaking paint on the heads and on the center ports. However, that just goes to prove that this car has been well cared for and that its miles are so low. Other features in here on this particular 400 include some accessories such as power steering. Then also in the engine bay here, we can see that there is a power brake booster as well. If you look over to the other side of the firewall, you'll see that it's sealed off. So does this vehicle have air conditioning? It does not. And that's kind of what we would expect from a car with a 400 cubic inch engine, a 4-speed, and Saf-T-Track. That was Pontiac's name for posi traction, or a limited slip differential back in the day. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, talking a little bit about the engine bay of the 1968 GTO. Remember, you can win it, so use that promo code that you see with this video. Get your entries and help out charity. We'll see you next time with more great prizes in the Dream Giveaway Garage.